is going up today? So today, guys, really big topic today that I really wanted to talk to you guys pretty much about is kennel partners, right? Like partners, kennel business partners or anything like that, or co-own. It could be the same thing, co-own and all that good stuff. So the reason why I want to talk about this today, because some of you guys, I get it here and there that ask me that you guys want to be my partner, or hey, do you co-own or do you want to do a co-own with the dog, and you know, I'll pay this much money and stuff like that. And I simply just decline, just because the only like kennel partners that I do is literally my personal family, and the only kennel partners that's in mind with me, right, it's just my uncle Birdie and my uncle Joey, and that's pretty much it. Nobody else, not even my close friends that I know personally. It's just my uncles, right? Just my uncles and my uncle Tommy as well, and that's pretty much it. That's literally pretty much it, that I just have my kennel partners. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this today because I want you guys to be safe, right? And it's no disrespect to you guys at all that when I decline, it's not saying that I don't trust you. Obviously, when you have kennel partners, you have to give your trust out first, right? Just like in relationships, right? When you are stronger together, when you are together, you are stronger together. When you are alone and dispersed, things can quite have a struggle, but you can still manage to do everything by yourself, just like how anybody does. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody within breeding stuff or business to succeed. But what I can say, I'm not gonna lie, it is easier to have partners and buddies that can actually work together and succeed together. That is the point of kennel partners. It's not using each other, leeching off of each other. If my branding is a lot bigger than my uncle's, who cares, right? If they can leech off of me, fuck, whatever. I don't care. I want them to leech off of me, but I don't really honestly look at it that way. I want all of us honestly to eat together, to succeed together, to get money together, to be successful together, and create that one dog that's just like out of the world. Like, this is our vision. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, because all of my uncles, hopefully, that I know to this day, that we all have the same vision, right? We all have the same values, the same vision, and the same just goals in mind, right? Just goals in mind. And I know if they were to ever do a business deal with anybody, they will always let me know, right? Just say, for example, right, Pam, for example, like I saw a post with Pam, right, the owner of Heartbreaker, and she actually, I was reading the comments that she actually co-owned with the dog, right? And this is what it's like. This is what it's like. Like, she co-owned with the dog, you know. She's probably like, hey, man, they're so cool. Yeah, we can co-own. Like, fuck, they're so tight, man. They're just like, this is too good to be true, or it could be something like that. Or it's just like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right? It's just like in relationships. You create their relationship to have a bond, and then when it does happen, right, and you do co-own and they get it at a discount or some shit like that, then boom, they just disappear, right? Pieces of shit. Pieces of shit is what I'm gonna say. That is what she said. Yeah, so yeah, I actually just wanted to add just a little bit, because I was just editing my video and I just wanted to add a little bit more. I can make my videos however I want it to be. But yeah, as I was talking about with how Pam got fucked over and they just disappeared with the dog, like thinking about it now as I was editing my video, it pisses the shit out of me too, because like, why would they run off with the dog or disappear with the dog when they're co-owning the dog? Because in the end, if you think about it, they're like fucking themselves over, honestly. Like, if somebody was to co-own a dog with me and they disappear with a dog, they're literally fucking themselves over for the short term. Instead of, you look at the long-term success, you make money together and strive together. So it's so fucking stupid, man. I just wanted to add that. So all right, let's get back on the video, guys. And yeah, I'll just put that part back in. Love y'all. Peace. And damn, guys, I want you guys to keep yourselves safe too as well, guys. You know, as I said, when I decline you guys, it's no disrespect that I don't trust you at all. No, it's just that with me, what I've learned in business, you have to find somebody with values, and it's really hard. It really is hard to find somebody to hold those same values and vision and goals and everything. Like, everything, right? Say, for example, my Uncle Birdie. Like, we talked about this yesterday, and, you know, we were just at a campfire, and we were just drinking, right? We just drinking and chilling, talking about our dogs and what our goals and plans for the future is. And what he said was, man, like, he's glad he's met me, right? That he is grateful for me. And I told him, whenever we do business together or deals together, and if you seem like you are using me, I tell you, bro, you are not using me. We succeed together, we strive together, and our end goal is to be really successful. And there is always a goal to be met, right? And, you know, I understand where he's coming from too, because he was telling me, man, this dog business, man, when I used to do bullies, man, I got fucked over so many times, man. And that's why, like, you know, he kind of had trust issues, right? You know, he kind of had trust issues with who to trust in the dog game, the bully game, Frenchie game, and he says that he is glad he's met me, that he knew my dad, and then after that he created a bond with me, right? He's always had a bond with my dad, but now he's created a bond with me, and now we are succeeding together, right? And that's the point of Kennel Partnerships. Kennel Partnerships is not to leech off from each other, no. Kennel Partnerships is to succeed together and strive, right? That's the main important value or main important role of having that relationship. It's both mutual beneficial relationships, right? That is the point of Kennel Partnerships. And when you guys ask me, you guys want to co-own, or do you want to co-own a dog with me? I just simply decline. You know, because the thing is, like, say for example, like a stud. Hey, sorry about that, you guys. My memory actually just ran out of storage, so I just was deleting some videos. So as I was saying, like a stud service, for example, right? What I'm gonna say is, say for example, like stud services. That's just one example, right? If somebody was gonna do a stud service without me, like, in that dog is co-owned. I am co-owned with that dog, right? We are in it together, and they're doing a stud service, and they never tell me. That's a little fucked up, because they're like, hey, that's our dog together. Like, we're supposed to be making money together, right? That's how it's usually supposed to work. So you can kind of see where there's multiple implications or complications when it comes with co-owning a dog, right? And what happens if that dog dies, right? What happens if, like, they were doing a stud service behind your back, just as I said? Or what happens if they're having puppies? Or what happens if... There's numerous reasons why, right? Or what happens if they sold the dog without your knowledge, right? Or they don't even tell you when they sold the dog, they don't tell you how much, right? There's so many reasons why I don't co-own with just anybody, really. And I don't co-own with anybody for realsies. I only co-own with my family. Not even my close friends, not even my friends that I grew up with, you know, because I want them to be dedicated into this dog stuff, right? And if they're as dedicated as me, because I know my Uncle Birdie, my Uncle Joey, my Uncle Tommy, they are really dedicated into this dog game. And I know when we do help each other out, when I do help them out, I know in the end that they always got my back, no matter what happens, right? That is the point of Kennel Partnerships, and I want you guys to talk about it and comment down in the sections below. Like, what do you think about what a Kennel Partnership really is? What is the true value of a kennel partner, right? Have you been fucked over? Have you been screwed over? And, like, give your stories, give your testimonies, and I'll be glad to tell you, like, to ask you and interview you for real. Like, what has actually happened? Did you get scammed? Did you find out? How did you find out? You know, there's so many reasons why, like, Kennel Partners, it's really complicated too. And as I said, I understand you have to give your trust first. When you give your trust first, and they give their trust back, and then you hold the same values, and after that, if it works out in the end, it works out in the end. But if they screw you over, then you know for sure not to do business with them ever again, right? My Uncle Birdie, for example. He's been screwed over so many times, and he said he is glad that he's met me, that he knows that I am dedicated enough to just keep going, that I am not going to just sell my dogs out of nowhere or just lose passion for it, because he knows that I'm going to keep on going, right? Like, that is what I'm so excited for this year and for next year and the next 3 years, man. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's a whole different ball game now. It literally is. Like, all my foundation females are just so ready now. I'm like, yeah, we are almost there. And when we add colors on top of that, it adds a significance to it. I'm like, holy shit, we're almost there. We're literally almost there. And I'm so excited, you guys, you know. And it's awesome. It really is awesome to create that dog that you've always had envisioned, and hopefully everything turns out pretty good. And you guys been contacting me about puppies as well, so I hope all your puppies are doing well. I really do. Just contact me. I'm still doing this stuff for free right now. I'm still free. I'm not too big quite yet, so take advantage of me now. And yeah, I just got some crazy stories that people have told me about what happens to their dogs or puppies and all that good stuff. So one of them was actually having their dog was getting choked literally by one kibble, and he literally grabbed it out, and she was breathing again. So that was some crazy ass shit that I just heard just now. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and hopefully you guys can kind of understand or kind of see where I'm coming from with Kennel Partners, and where you can kind of see like two sides of stories when it comes with Kennel Partners. And hopefully you guys don't get too mad at me for declining your offers on Kennel Partners, and you guys got some badass dogs as well. But with me, I like to stay close to my friend, like with my family, and just hang with them, because I know in the end, you know, when you hang with really good people, really good, successful, like you have that same vision in mind, you're gonna be successful together. You're gonna eat together. There's no competition with nobody. We're in this together. Our competition is ourselves, right? When we win that dog show or take that dub, I know when I'm not really competing with them. In the end, I'm competing with myself. What can I do better? What can I do to make my dog look better? What can I do to outproduce my stud? Or what can I do to create that special dog? Do I have to go to a different blood, or do I have to do it a different way? That's pretty much it. Your competition is you guys, and then that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Peace.
Rise up and we fall